Reindeer, also known as caribou in North America, are fascinating creatures that inhabit the Arctic, subarctic, tundra, boreal, and mountainous regions of northern Europe, Siberia, and North America. These majestic animals belong to the deer family, Cervidae, and are known scientifically as Rangifer turandus. Reindeer have played a significant role in human history, ecology, and culture, especially among indigenous peoples of the Arctic and subarctic regions. Reindeer are well adapted to their cold environments, with a variety of physical characteristics that enable them to survive and thrive. They are medium-sized ungulates, with males generally larger than females. Adult males can weigh between 160 to 300 kilograms, while females typically weigh between 80 to 120 kilograms. Their body length ranges from 1.5 to 2.1 meters, with a shoulder height of 85 to 150 centimeters. One of the most distinctive features of reindeer is their antlers, which are present in both males and females, a trait unique among deer species. Male reindeer grow larger antlers, which can span up to 1.4 meters, and weigh as much as 15 kilograms. Antlers are shed annually, with males shedding them after the mating season in late autumn or early winter, and females retaining theirs until after they give birth in the spring. This difference in shedding times is thought to give females an advantage in foraging for food in the snow-covered winter landscape. Reindeer have a dense, double-layered coat that provides excellent insulation against the cold. The outer layer consists of long, hollow guard hairs that trap air and provide buoyancy in water, while the underlayer is made up of thick, woolly fur. Their coat color varies seasonally, turning darker in the summer and lighter in the winter to provide better camouflage against the changing landscape. Reindeer possess several physiological and behavioral adaptations that enable them to survive in extreme cold conditions. One such adaptation is their specialized nasal structure, which warms the cold air before it reaches their lungs and reduces heat loss when they exhale. Their large, broad hooves function like snowshoes, distributing their weight and preventing them from sinking into the snow. These hooves also have sharp edges that help in breaking through ice and digging for food beneath the snow. Additionally, reindeer have a unique circulatory system in their legs that minimizes heat loss. Blood vessels in their legs are arranged in a counter-current heat exchange system, where warm arterial blood flowing to the extremities heats the cooler venous blood returning to the body. This system helps maintain core body temperature while conserving energy. Reindeer are herbivores with a diet that varies seasonally based on the availability of food. During the summer, they graze on a variety of vegetation, including grasses, sedges, leaves, and herbs. In the winter, when vegetation is scarce, they rely heavily on lichen, particularly reindeer lichen, which they dig out from beneath the snow using their hooves. This foraging behavior is called cratering. They also eat mosses, fungi, and occasionally browse on willow and birch twigs. Reindeer have a highly efficient digestive system that allows them to extract maximum nutrients from their food. Their stomachs are divided into 4 chambers, similar to other ruminants, which enable them to ferment and break down fibrous plant material effectively. This ability is crucial for their survival, particularly during the long, harsh winters when food is limited. Reindeer exhibit seasonal breeding, with the rutting season occurring in late September to early November. During this time, males engage in fierce battles for dominance, using their antlers to spar with rivals. These contests determine access to females and breeding opportunities. Dominant males gather harems of females and mate with them. After a gestation period of about 230 days, females give birth to a single calf, usually in late May or early June. Calves are born with a thick coat and are able to stand and nurse within a few hours of birth. This rapid development is essential for their survival in the predator-rich environment of the Arctic. Calves grow quickly, doubling their weight within the first month, and weaning by the time they are 6 months old. However, they continue to stay close to their mothers for up to a year. Reindeer are found across a vast range, from the tundra and boreal forests of Scandinavia and Russia to the mountainous regions of Canada and Alaska. They inhabit diverse ecosystems, including Arctic tundra, coniferous forests, and alpine regions. Migratory behavior is common among reindeer populations, with some herds traveling hundreds of kilometers between their summer and winter ranges. These migrations are driven by the search for food and suitable calving grounds. In North America, the caribou populations are divided into several ecotypes based on their habitat preferences and migratory patterns. These include the barren ground caribou, which undertake long migrations between the tundra and the boreal forest, and the woodland caribou, which are more sedentary and inhabit the boreal forests year-round. Reindeer hold immense cultural significance for many indigenous peoples of the Arctic and subarctic regions, such as the Sami in Scandinavia, the Nenets in Russia, and the Inuit and First Nations in Canada and Alaska. These communities have relied on reindeer for thousands of years, utilizing them for food, clothing, transportation, and tools. In Sami culture, reindeer herding is a traditional way of life that has been passed down through generations. The Sami use trained reindeer to pull sleds, known as pulks, and depend on reindeer meat, hides, and antlers for sustenance and trade. Reindeer herding is not only an economic activity but also a vital part of their cultural identity and heritage. Reindeer also hold a place in popular culture, particularly in the context of Christmas folklore. The most famous depiction of reindeer is in the story of Santa Claus, where a team of flying reindeer, led by the red-nosed Rudolph, pulls Santa's sleigh on Christmas Eve to deliver gifts to children around the world. The conservation status of reindeer varies widely across their range. While some populations are stable and thriving, others are in decline due to various threats, including habitat loss, climate change, predation, and human activities. The International Union for Conservation of Nature lists several subspecies of reindeer as vulnerable or endangered. Climate change poses a significant threat to reindeer populations, as it affects their food availability and habitat. Warmer temperatures lead to changes in vegetation patterns and increased frequency of extreme weather events, such as heavy snowfall and ice storms, which can impede access to food. Additionally, melting sea ice and thawing permafrost disrupt traditional migration routes and calving grounds. Human activities, such as industrial development, mining, and infrastructure projects, also contribute to habitat fragmentation and degradation. These activities can disrupt migration patterns, reduce the availability of grazing areas, and increase the risk of disease transmission. Predation by wolves, bears, and other predators is a natural threat to reindeer, but the impact of predation can be exacerbated by other stressors, such as food scarcity and habitat loss. Conservation efforts for reindeer include habitat protection, sustainable herding practices, and research initiatives to monitor population dynamics and health. Indigenous knowledge and traditional management practices play a crucial role in these efforts, as they provide valuable insights into the ecology and behavior of reindeer.